Hello my beautiful Pisces, and welcome to your bonus. And yes, it looks like a pick a card or pick a deck or pick a stack or whatever you want to call it. And it is. There's a little something here though. Before you take off, you're going, I don't like those. It is still the bonus for your weekly reading. All the cards that were picked in the first readings are in these stacks. What I did is I took all the cards, I shuffled them, and then I put in other cards in between. I put in Surrender. Wait a minute. Let me see. I'm going to let you know. Surrender. The Power of Surrender cards, the Healing Mantra cards, the Notes from the Universe on Love and Connection, and Ask and It Is Given cards. So these are, I have them all in affiliate links in, want to find the decks, so that's in the description box. Now, yesterday I also dropped a video on Connect to the Deck Tarot, which is another channel of mine, on how to do basic tarot spreads for beginners. If you're interested, go check that out. And of course, I always have my life path numbers. I also have some stuff that I'm selling now for life path numbers. It's in the description box there as well. Go check out everything that's there. Thank you to everybody who is of great support watching, the people who are buying things from me. This helps me greatly. Thank you very much. It's not that they're expensive. They're just, they help, right? Everything helps. So, like I said, I'm looking to make a book of all the life path numbers and putting it all in one so that you can buy it all in one place. I'm hoping that I'm almost done or working on it right now. I have a few things going on, but hey, you know, I like to take a week off in between so that life doesn't start running away from me. But I like to have something in the works at all times, you guys. You know me. All right, so I want you to pick your deck. You've had time to look at it now, right? It says do something new, something different. That's the first one. And I put a little, these I picked. I did not, the cards are picked at random, but the charms are not. I wanted to put the wheel. I wanted to put the little wheel of directing your ship, right? Do something new, something different. You are the directing of your ship. Don't be misled. I put a rose quartz for purity of thought and mind. And start where you are. I choose strength. So sometimes it's hard to begin where we are, where we're living at the moment, right? Inside of ourselves, in our environment. Sometimes it's hard to begin there because we want ourselves to be going somewhere different, somewhere further. So, you guys pick. You can pick one. You pick all three. I know a lot of you will just watch all three. So we're going to begin with the first one, and then we're going to go systematically with the other ones. I'm putting these aside. I'm not going to do any editing cuts or anything. You're just going to have to follow me as I go along here. So here we go. I feel like the Wheel of Fortune. So let's see what the cards have to say. And I did not look at these. I shuffled these, and it was hard because there's only 12 cards, and I was trying to pick the ones that were jumping out. After a while, I just had to pick what was left because there was only 4 cards left, and yeah. But these were all jumpers, this first deck, and it's so funny that the first one is the Chariot, okay? So, what came in is do something new, something different. I'm just going to go, ever notice how it's easier to fall in love and to be fallen in love with when you're busy. Thank goodness I'm you, the universe. I love this. Ever notice how it's easier to fall in love and to be fallen in love with when you're busy? Very interesting. Maybe they're just talking about the fact that when you're going somewhere and you're doing something, you're very vibrant, right? You're showing a lot of energy, a lot of stuff. There you go, the world going in the direction. My emotions are vibrational interpreters. And some had more than one card come out, so I kept them all. So here we go. Your eyes, your ears, even your nose, tongue, and fingertips are translating vibrations, but your most sophisticated of vibrational interpreters are by far your emotions. By paying attention to the signals of your emotions, you can understand with absolute precision everything you are now living or have ever lived. And then, why are they not getting what they are asking for? If people are not receiving what they're asking for, it can only be that the persons holding the desire are out of alignment with their own requests. There's no shortage, there's no lack, there's no competition for resources, there's only the allowing or disallowing of that which one is asking for. Okay, next card is the High Priestess, and the healing card is feeling is a power that helps me heal. Okay, polishing my heart. Feeling is a power that helps me heal. I feel a theme going on, 8 of Swords, and this time it's upright, not in reverse. And then surrender your attachment to results. The formula for success is to do all you can to make things happen. Then let go of the results. Holding on too tightly to a desired outcome can sabotage it. Okay, so let's see what I'm getting from all of these. And there's a bit coming in. Let's see if I can also back up so you can see. Oh, look, you can see all the cards now. Okay. I feel you know, a lot of this is about receiving high frequency energy. The other part of it is not getting stuck anywhere. I really feel that's what it's saying. It's like, don't get stuck anywhere. Keep yourself busy. Keep yourself going. When you're not kind of focused, I would feel that this is something, if you're not focusing on just your own problems all the time, if you don't get stuck in that rut and you start moving forward in that energy, you're going to start feeling a lot better. It's always what I used to say, sometimes I stop worrying about my problems and start thinking about how I can give back. I used to do this sometimes, like, how can I be of help to somebody? I would do something. I remember in the past, it's like when I felt bad. What did I say? I'm not going to go like, oh, well, I gave to the poor. I don't want to use that example. What I'm going to use instead is somebody made me cry. I would find a reason to make somebody smile. Do you understand? So it's when you're doing something that has you inspired to do something outside of yourself to help others, to doing something new, outside of your little circle of who you are. You get yourself out of that negative energy, and then you become a conduit of good. Okay, I feel that with the Chariot, and I feel that ultimately it's going to get you to where you need to go. Sometimes you need to be lifted out of something. You need to put it to rest a little bit before you get to that conclusion. It's like attachment to results is connected to that World card. It's almost like she's sleeping on the job here is what I'm feeling. But it's because she's busy keeping herself involved in something different. She's busy getting receive. Why are they not getting what they are asking for? Is that sometimes we focus too much on the problem that we're not actually paying attention to how to get the solution. We're not paying attention to the abundance, to the happiness, to the solutions that are coming in. Polishing your heart is also keeping in that positive energy. Getting yourself unblocked is getting yourself out of those situations where you feel, you know, where you're feeling stuck. This is the stuck part. All of this I'm feeling is just that you're going around in circles. And it's saying the reason that you're going around in circles is because you're stuck in your own vibrations of negativity. The stuff that you can't get out of or you feel that you can't find a solution to is what is getting you stuck. Your attachment to results, or why am I not moving forward, or why can't I get to the end part, or why doesn't it, you know, it's like the end zone. It's almost like concentrating on the $1 million instead of enjoying the way you are getting to the $1 million, okay? It's looking forward to the relationship with the love of your life without concentrating on all the things that you're doing to improve yourself and your environment and your life, and loving yourself to get to the love of your life. Do you understand? It's that energy that's coming in with this. And that's what I want you to focus on in this very first one. Do something new, do something different. Get out of the stuck, get out of the muck and into something brand new. Something sometimes right outside of your own energy and your own self. Do something for somebody else. do something for you. Instead of focusing on the love of your life, focus on you, who is the love of your life. Instead of focusing on the dinero at the end of the road, focus on the stuff that you love doing, that will ultimately end up being the source of money. Okay, so that is for the first one. I am going to take a pause because I'm feeling like I'm going to cough, so I'm just going to take something to drink, take a minute, and I'll be right back. All right, my beautiful ones, I'm back, and here we're looking at pile number 2, and it's written, don't be misled, or missled. Missled or misled? You know what? You can use both, because misled would be like going down the wrong path, but it was also don't be misled. In other words, don't be annoyed, right? So this is, again, all about energy, I feel. So, let's see here. It says, when fear speaks, it's always wrong, unless being chased by wildebeest. And when love speaks, it's always right, and usually bouncy. Game on, the universe. By the way, if you're not receiving notes from the universe, I would absolutely look that up. You get daily emails, and you know, sometimes it's just what you need. So, Mike Tooley is amazing. Okay, so you have the star, and it is still in the reverse as it came in the reading. And next card is, it's not possible to consistently feel positive emotions about something to have it turn out badly. For the way you feel will tell you if you're allowing your natural well-being or not. Once you understand the way you feel indicates your level of allowing or resisting, you now hold the key to creating anything you desire. And it's written, I now hold the key to creating my every desire. Like that. Next card is the Two of Cups. Again, we're talking about the heart. The healing card, there were 2 that came out. My choices determine how brightly I shine, and it's expressing free will. And the other ones, I help others feel empowered by acknowledging their gifts, inspiring others. Card came out, the Tower. And there were 3, power to surrender. Surrender to the wisdom of your body. Listen to your body's messages about a person or situation. If you feel physically drained or uncomfortable, be cautious. If you are energized and happy, move forward. Next one is surrender negative thinking. I think you needed this, rose quartz, okay? You have control over your thoughts. When negative thoughts surface, say thank you for sharing and quickly refocus on positive affirmations. Next one, surrender to silence. In quiet meditation or contemplation, let go and enter the stillness within. Silence can heal and replenish you. The other card that came in was the 5 of Swords that came in the regular reading. I'm going to tell you, this is all about your perception of feelings, how you are feeling inside. It's just like, don't be misled and don't mislead yourself. That's for sure. Okay? That's for sure. All of these, the wisdom of the body, if you feel drained, listen. Negative thinking, listen. Shaking things up, even a Tower here, I'm feeling like it's saying, look, just because you think that upheaval is bad, this is negative thinking, okay? When you shake things up, it's not necessarily bad. It doesn't need to be bad. And like it says, you hold the key to creating your every desire and your vibration. If you believe it to be harmony, it is harmony, okay? And it says, inspire others to take a chance, to move forward. It's absolutely about that. It's about the point of view, okay? You have the star here, which is the optimism, but it's in reverse. And it's telling me it's optimism. You need to switch it up. You need to believe that things are basically good that's happening to you. Everything that happens to you is for a reason, right? Even if it's some of the stuff that happens isn't the greatest, even if you're thinking to yourself, well, that day was crap. What was there? Was it a day for you to take a day off the next day, to recoup, to recharge the battery? Maybe you needed that, okay? Maybe it was just a day to have you stop and look because you were rushing through things that you needed to see. All of this needs to be applied. You need to take a second look when things are not going your way. When you think that things are going badly. When you're thinking, oh, this is a crisis moment. I don't want to have, this is shocking. Everything is being uplifted and usurped. Is it bad? Or is it a good thing? Do you ever find something going chaotic and find yourself giggling over it because it's just so absurd? Sometimes it's just to release that sense of control, that fake sense of control that we think we have over situations is shaken up so that you can release it long enough to let in different opportunities. We tend to put ourselves in boxes, and then we mislead ourselves into thinking that things are just a certain way and no other way. Okay? So, cleanse your energy for all please cleanse your energy. Okay? It says, my choices determine how brightly I shine. My choices determine how brightly I shine. This is all about free will. Okay? Take a situation that you're going through, you know, and I always have these radical people who come in with the worst day in their absolute life, probably the worst day in the world, okay? And we're not talking about this. We're talking about every day, okay? We have moments in our lives where we lose loved ones, loved pets, loved anybody, okay? There's tragedy that strikes, and yes, those moments take our freaking breath away, and I'm being nice. I get it. I'm not talking about that, okay? I know that these moments have probably a lot bigger, they take up a lot of room and a lot of space, and they usually are a really important point in our lives for us to stay still and really reflect, okay? I've lost quite a few people in my life, children, a child, parents, very young, so I know about these tragic endings that happen, okay? I'm not talking about this. I am talking about the everyday things. The things that you see happening, from stubbing your toe to being late for work to having one thing after another go wrong in your day, where you are just thinking, this is the worst day ever. I spilled my coffee, I'm late for work, you name it, okay? I want you to take those moments and see what else you can see. Okay? Think to yourself, I was late today. Was there something here today that if I had been on time, I wouldn't have seen something else? Sometimes it's very apparent, sometimes not. Sometimes you'll never know the accident that you missed by not being at that intersection where you were meant to be. Okay? Sometimes that happens as well. And those you may never know. But sometimes it's apparent. Sometimes somebody going, oh, you were happy you weren't here because, or you're glad you spilled that coffee on the papers because there were mistakes, or there was a wrong paper, or etc., etc. I'm giving you examples, but absolutely check, okay, for something. What are you looking at? Look at it again. Was this crisis, this upheaval, this negative thinking that you suddenly had, did it have a hidden blessing? This is what I want you to see. The more you think this way, the more when something happens that missiles you to the point where you're going, oh, I'm missiled, I'm ticked off. You're going to say, but wait, is there a hidden blessing in there? And right away, I'm telling you, right away, your vibration will change. It's being able to see all sides of everything. So that's your second reading. If you pick number 2, now let's go look at number 3. It start where you are, and I chose I choose strength with it. So start with you are. Start where you are. The great thing about feeling deep, profound, earth-shaking love is that you can start with anyone, right? You can start right here, right now, with me, with you, with the cat, with the dog, with the neighbor. Well, you know, love, but, you know, love appropriately, I would say. Don't just attack the neighbor, you know? I know, I'm being funny right now. You have the Queen of Wands. I am rediscovering the art of allowing my natural well-being. And it says, we call this discipline the art of allowing. It is the art of allowing the well-being, which makes up every particle of that which you are and at which you come from, to continue to flow through you as you continue to be. Love that. Next part is judgment, releasing. Perfect. It is safe to be in my body, grounding my energy. Next card is the Six of Swords, moving on, and then surrender the habit of people-pleasing. Speak your needs and be true to yourself. Focus on your own happiness instead of always trying to make everyone else happy. And the last card is, again, a Five of Swords. So, let me take a look at this. You know, I feel that this is about being the authentic you. I think that we spend most of our lives looking on how to be acceptable. And it's not being somebody else, it's being acceptable. Society has at different times, different visions of what is acceptable, right? In the 80s it was something, in the 90s it was something, 2020s it's something else completely, right? Keeps changing, keeps moving, and a lot of people, new generations that come in, they try to mold themselves after that. I think that this last reading is saying, be strong, be yourself, okay? Start with who you are, start with where you are, be yourself. Shine brightly, be vibrant, inspirational, creative, and confident in who you are, okay? And that will help you rediscover your well-being. Because when you're busy always trying to be somebody else, trust me, it's not good. It's an expectation, right? And it's always hanging in there. It's always tethered to you. And you need to release that. The Judgment card, there's that release. You see that? Release that fake persona. Move on from it. The habit of people-pleasing. Again, don't please society. Don't please people. Make sure that you're taking care of yourself. The Five of Swords is, it's going to disappoint some people. Some people are not going to like it. Some people are just going to say, but you were this person for this amount of time. And it's going to be hard to explain. It's like, well, I was pretending to be somebody I was not. They may not always subscribe to that, but it doesn't really matter. You need to stand your ground. This is the Five of Swords where he's standing ready to be who he's meant to be. It's going to need a different perspective from other people to accept you as you are, and that's absolutely okay. And it's their choice too, right? Don't worry. The right people will arrive, the ones that you need to be there to help you out, okay? And it's grounding my energy. It's safe to be in my body. It's safe to be you. It's safe to be the person you are meant to be. Be authentically you. It is time. Be the authority in your life. Don't try to be somebody else. Sometimes it's hard to separate the both. Sometimes you don't know how to be who you are. And it won't be fast to find it out. When Spirit was telling me have childlike joy, I had no idea what that was. I didn't have childlike joy. I didn't have a childhood as far as I was concerned. But you do. You have childlike joy things. Things that you love, that bring you that giddy, fun, let's try this, no holds barred type of feelings that you develop through life. That maybe you do explore or don't. It doesn't mean they're childlike things. They're childlike joy. Very different. It's taken me a while and I'm still learning and there's still stuff that I'm doing. But it's more and more, and I'm understanding that I can be authentically me. Okay? So, this is about exploring that, Pisces. It's about looking at that, okay? Feel safe in your body. And the reason I said I choose strength is it will take some worthiness, a brave heart, courage, trusting, self-assurance to do this, right? You need to increase your personal power, but you got to focus on your inner strength to make this shine. The Queen of Wands, she's got it in spades. She's got beautiful Queen of Wands in spades. It's funny. But she has that. She has that ability. She's got she's got that personal flair. She's got that brilliant, inspiring energy. Embrace it. Embrace you. Okay? trust me, being you is more than enough. And you're not there to people please. You're here to please you. You're there to make you happy. That keeps you healthier, happier, and it keeps you healthier. That's important. Trust me. As you get older, that is so important. What keeps your state of mind liberated, your state of heart open and happy is what keeps you healthy in life. All right. That's it. I picked 1, 2, and 3. You're going to tell me below which one was yours. Or was it all 3? Did you get something from all 3? Usually you do, right? Usually you do. Let me know how you're going to improve on yourself this week. How are you going to do this? How are you going to help you? Okay? Are you going to get away from people pleasing? Are you going to clear out your energy? Okay, and negative thinking. And what was the last one? The last one is, are you going to let go of your attachment to results? Are you going to try something new? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear from you, okay? Share, share, share. Jane loves to hear. So, take care of yourself. Go check out my other stuff, my other channels. I love to hear from you there. I'd love to have you subscribe there as well. I want my community to grow, my Intuitive Energies community. Let's be a force to reckon with. I'm sending you love, light, and blessings, you guys. I will see you on Thursday for Oracle Messages, one of my favorite readings. Bye for now.